Nation, it's Halo the Riveter coming at you this gloomy, doomy, semi-cool, earlier morning. Okay guys, so I have a really serious topic I want to talk to you guys about today. Of course, like, it's kind of strange being I want to preface this by saying it's kind of strange being a YouTuber, because I feel like I just talk to either myself or people out there and without knowing much about them, and I'm just kind of relaying my innermost thoughts and everything. But let me just let you guys have this one straight. So I have an addiction of the serious nature, and I don't really feel like I want to overcome it. And honestly, I don't see it as a problem. So what I'm addicted to, that, you know, it started off like as a slow burn, and now it's just been kind of consuming my life. And maybe I need help, I don't know, but I'm addicted to the ride. I'm addicted to riding a motorcycle, and it's not even just the ride. It's literally everything that involves motorcycles. It's insane. I will be literally driving during my daily commute, whether it's in my little Chevy Sonic or my big pickup truck, and I will be looking at the road thinking, okay, so I would have to stay in LP1 or LP2, LP3, for those of you guys who are not fluent in motorcycle talk. That girl's over there taking a selfie in front of a telephone pole on her bike. Yeah. Anyways, okay, if you guys are not familiar with the LP1, LP2, LP3, it's basically lane position. So I'll be like, okay, there's these potholes here, so I'd be switching from LP1 or LP2. Okay, so I'd really have to lean into this. I'd go into LP3, lean into it, end up in LP1. And I'm literally just thinking, oh man, this curve would be fun to lean into. It's insane. It's literally insane. I'll be driving down during my daily commute, just envisioning myself during the ride. It consumes my brain. Now, whenever I first started riding, it was very different, because first of all, of course, every new rider has a fear. I'm not, okay, maybe I shouldn't say every, but for the majority of us, we are fearful, especially if it's something new. And I mean, look at this thing. Like, we're literally just a fleshy body, some metal, and some gas. It's literally it. And nothing to protect us, especially with my bonehead. But we literally have fears when we go into riding. Well, at least I had fears, you know, being on the road with cars, riding in traffic. I still have yet to go on the highway. That's just my personal choice, and choosing not to, just because I do want to be really super familiar. I do want to ride the route, you know, in my vehicle before I go on my motorcycle on Freedom. And those of you who don't know by now, if you're new to the channel, I actually ride an Iron 1200. Her name is Freedom. And like I said, it's not just the ride that I'm addicted to. Yes, it feels freaking amazing waking up in the morning knowing, oh man, today I'm gonna ride. Putting my pants on, picking my shirt, getting my jacket on, getting on the bike, backing her out of the garage, putting my gloves on, my helmet, you know, getting all prepped and ready. It's just that, okay, yeah, that's adrenaline filled in and of itself. And the ride is freaking amazing, you know, just being excited for the ride. But literally everything consumes me. And like I said, it's not even like the ride related either. It's literally looking online at different upgrades and modifications that I want to make to Freedom, and it's insane. And the thing is, honestly, if you're going to, I think the biggest warning that people don't tell you when you start looking into, you know, becoming a biker and riding is the strain on your wallet and your budget, man. I see these people with these decked out bikes, and I'm like, dude, like, what do you do for a living? Show me your secrets. You have the force with you, man. Because these bikes are insanely freaking sexy, man, quite frankly. And it's funny because I always say, like, my significant other never has to worry about me, like, looking around and having wandering eyes for, like, people, humans. It's about trucks and bikes, man. I will whip my neck so quick for a sexy ass bike or sexy ass ride. It's insane. So just sitting and thinking, that's literally the biggest problem with owning a motorcycle. I would honestly clock it at is you spending money, whether it's on the initial purchase of your motorcycle or it's the the aftermarket modifications that you make. And you know, like I talked in one of my last videos, there's a few things that I think Harley could do a lot better with their, you know, stock bikes, you know, on the floor, on the sales floor. One being, you know, LED headlights, and you know, what else I say, LED headlights, probably better seating, you know, just kind of things that they can tweak a little bit that would make the stock a little bit better. But I mean, usually with the Sportster, I mean, you buy the bike because it's completely customizable. You can take any direction with this bike, you really can, and ultimately you want to make it your own. I was like, I hear a siren. I don't know what the hell. Oh, I see it over there doing construction. Yeah, so you ultimately, with the Sportster, I mean, like Iron 883, the 48s, the Iron 1200s, you pretty much have any direction to go in with these bikes. It's really amazing. So, you know, like I said, it's not literally just the ride that utterly consumes my thought process when I'm either in the car. Oh my gosh. Can you tell me, like, the road is shut down? Sheesh. You gotta be kidding me. All right, so like I said, it's not just a ride that completely consumes me. It's literally the thought process of where I'm gonna go with the bike. You know, the simple things as far as like lights is, you know, I walked out of the can we go down this road? I don't even know what. That sucks, man. Whatever. Sheesh. I'm just cramping my style. Okay, so like I said, for the past 5 times, it's literally everything else that goes into it. You know, looking at helmets, looking at clothes, like riding pants, gloves. It's insane. I literally waste most of my time doing just that. You know, looking at things that I can buy that are bike related. It's insane. It's quite literally insane. There's so many cool things to buy, and I think it's a serious addiction because honestly, I can go bankrupt with the bike. I'm being so serious. I could go bankrupt riding a motorcycle or owning a motorcycle, but because I try to be as much of a responsible adult that I can be and relying on a budget, we're gonna have to take this project really slow. So that's quite literally it. I'm sorry if you guys really thought I had an actual serious addiction. I honestly think that this is a serious addiction because it consumes my everyday life. I'll literally be up at night thinking like, what can I do to make more money so I can buy more things for freedom? How can I become a millionaire overnight? It's crazy. It's literally crazy thinking about changing my career that I've had for almost 10 years now, so I can make more money to mod out my bike. That seems like a pretty serious addiction to me. But I mean, what do you guys think about that? Have you guys, you know, been utterly consumed by the motorcycle bug? Does it ever burn out? Honestly, I was leaving this morning to get my hair cut, and currently right now we're down to 1 vehicle because my truck is being utilized elsewhere. And so I was supposed to go somewhere yesterday, and I told my significant other, like, okay, like, I'll just take my bike. And they're like, no, it's okay, like, it was a little bit damp outside, or it had been raining earlier in the morning, we didn't know how the weather's gonna be. And I was like, no, I'm being serious. And they're like, no, take the car. So they're okay, whatever. This morning I get up, I'm ready to go, and they're like, you could take the car to get your haircut. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take my bike. And they're like, well, you never used to take the bike, you'd always take your truck. And I'm like, yeah, but it was because before I wasn't confident, and now I'm not super like overly inflated ego confident. I was like, but I'm confident. I was like, so I want to take the bike everywhere I could possibly go. I want to take the bike. And it's just amazing. It's amazing how literally me 8 months ago, I would have never thought that, you know, the accessory to riding or the motorcycles itself would completely consume my thought processes these days. And I hope I don't make myself like as an overly simplified person that all I think about is riding a bike. I mean, of course we all have different things, but I'm honestly curious as far as how long this is going to last. Is this going to be like a lifelong journey? And I honestly consider, like, okay, maybe if I was to unfortunately ever get in an accident, would that completely, you know, place fear in me that I would not be able to overcome and not want to be in love with riding anymore? Like, it's so thought-provoking. Like, I can't imagine me now without a bike or without anything. Like, me personally, I don't have any biological children, so my child is my bike, and I'm so proud of it. You know, honestly, for me, just to kind of steer more in my personal life, I like kids. You know, my sisters have kids, and I like kids. You know, I've never had a problem with kids, but honestly, honest assessment of myself, I'm too selfish to have a kid. You know, when I don't want to take a day off of work, which is pretty much never, I don't want it to be because my kid is sick. I want it to be because I want to ride my bike, you know? And so I honestly think, like, even though I have, you know, I'm financially capable and, you know, mature enough to have a child, I kind of just like freedom, and I like freedom is my child. That's our group. And so that's what I think. Like, I think when people see that I have kind of adopted the biker life, you know, that's a very loose, broad term, and they see, you know, I'm so happy, like, posting all my bike pictures, and I'm sure people on my social media are tired of seeing freedom. I'm sure they're completely tired of seeing freedom, and they're like, it's the same damn bike every picture. I know, but she just looks so much better at this angle, or she looks so much better with this color scheme. So that's literally how I feel about this bike. And I know I'm rambling and saying the same things probably over and over again, but I am very curious to see, like, how long does this, you know, honeymoon phase last with riding a motorcycle, or is it a lifelong addiction and, you know, you just go with it and progress into different levels, you know? Like, for me right now, of course, I'm totally obsessed with learning the proper way to ride the bike and the proper way to position yourself on the road, and just having the correct mindset. Like, me personally, if I come home from work and I totally want to ride, I'm like, man, I just want to go on a ride, but I feel that I'm not 100% as far as, like, my fatigue level. If I'm kind of tired, then I'm like, no, you know, do not put yourself on the bike. And it's like, no, I want to, but I think I tell myself no. Like, if you even have, you know, slight fatigue, it's not worth it to go out on the bike. And I think that I should carry that mentality with me everywhere, but I feel like, man, I don't want to be tired anymore. Like, I just want to ride, you know? But I feel like it's the responsible thing. If I feel like a little off, where I am maybe a little bit tired, with a car, we have so much leeway to kind of slack off. I mean, we're in cages, 4 wheels, you know, we're pretty protected. Riding tired is not super bad. Of course, people are going to come like, riding fatigued is just as dangerous as distracted driving. I get it. But you're missing my point. What I'm trying to say is that if I just feel like I'm a little bit tired, I can definitely still take my truck into work, you know. But if I feel tired, I wouldn't feel confident in taking my bike anywhere. And that's just my personal opinion. So don't fault me for that. But yeah, I just want to know if this is going to be a lifelong thing. You know, I know I have a few viewers and active commentators that comment on my videos, watch my videos, and have had bikes for many years. And I want to know, like, is this a lifelong addiction, a lifelong love that I can just expect to not ever overcome? Or can I expect this honeymoon phase to be over with and, you know, just find a new love? It's crazy. It's utterly crazy to think about it. My name is Taylor the Riveter. If you guys are new, once again, like I said, thank you so much for watching and listening to me senselessly talk about stupid crap, I'm sure. If you like this video, go ahead and give a thumbs up. You know, if you think this information is going to help somebody else, or if somebody else might have the answer to the question, go ahead and share the video. And I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below. If you liked me, like my style of video and writing, then, well, I know not writing because I'm a new writer. You probably think you write better than me, because you probably do. Then go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell icon if you hit the bell icon. As other YouTubers have told you, it'll alert you as far as when new content is dropped on my channel and other activity. So thank you guys once again so much for coming along on the ride. I wish you guys safety in all your endeavors, whether it's riding a cage, riding on a bike. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, have a great weekend, have a great night, wherever this video may find you. Just hashtag always forward motion, whether you're moving forward at a crawl, a jog, or a sprint. As long as you're moving forward, you will get there eventually. You guys have a great rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Peace.